Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels.
No fly zone, my boy.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, it's Daniels. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Now Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a third down and 4. We'll give it to Eckler on the option.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. And it's going to be a Commander's first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
On first down, Daniels. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. And he will get into the end zone. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch the opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. He's going to air this one out. That is
crazy.
Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington. His second touchdown of this first half.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
So here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Commanders, who are out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. Let's see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big one there to start the second half. A gain of 57 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Give to Robinson from the pistol. It'll be stacked up. scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by...
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Jackson now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Now a screen set up for Henry. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he will score! Game on! Rashad Bateman! Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. It's up and through. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
The tight end Ertz in motion. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Here is 1st and 10. Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Aguilar goes off in motion. Third and long for Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They run over center with Robinson. Not much there. You get this down inside the 40. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Here's a 2nd and 9. The motion man here is McClure. Another run here for Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. Not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. And they will not be able to make this a two-possession game. They'll come up for 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Hey, yeah, fresh out the beta game in my jeans, black slap. What do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rate now. Need cheese, cash app, then more PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. McCole Hardman now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That one complete to Hopkins. And he gets him around 6 there. Stopping that play. in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's a loft deep down the middle. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle and go. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to win?
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Oh, baby. He got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. You don't always have to be a 4-3 guy on the track. You just have to be a guy that once you get in that open field, there is nobody, and I mean nobody in the building that is going to catch him.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's tipped away. It's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Oh, and they fake it. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 43. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Going to the ground again on first. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jackson now on 3rd. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Bullock's kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Looking for a target. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll go. It's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Now Jackson on third down. Henry on the catch. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens with the football. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Offense up to the line fast. This is Henry on second. And all the way to the sideline before he gets taken down along the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Play fake, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And oh, he got it! Interception! Justin Reed has the INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway. Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's got the squiver. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, here's Lamar. He's going to push one deep down the right. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Oh, he got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So it'll be second down. Looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 14. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 42. Throwing the out route complete. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
I get this dub real quick, man.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's a give, fullback headed up the gut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Here's Henry running left. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Turn that nitro on. Turn that nitro on, boy.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Give me the block.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long.
Oh, that weak ass shit.
It's another interception.
Get him, fat ass boy.
Space on the right.
Oh.
He's got room.
Come on, Lamar. Come on, Lamar. Come on, Lamar. Come on, Lamar.
The Chiefs get it back on the final play of the quarter.
Lamar gonna make him work for it.
A nice takeaway to
Lamar
end
gonna
that
make
third
him
quarter.
work
And they're gonna
for
have
it.
a new possession waiting to start the fourth.
You have to earn this
It's the Chiefs in
motherfucker.
possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Now it's Mahomes.
Fuck this shit.
Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a fourth quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit...
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. They got it. That's caught for two. So the fake works out, and they surprise them by adding two to their lead.
That is a big-time call. I'm not going to lie. It took some serious guts to call. Had a long way to go to pull it off, but his faith in the special teams unit, it's rewarded.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning in from the 16. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set, first and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Sideline throws reeled in by Likely. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, a run for Henry. Has a lane past the 45. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Once more, here's Henry. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
So now, here's third and goal. Back to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. Looking to throw. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth quarter lead. So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for two. Jackson throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going deep. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chiefs down by only 1. Setting up to pass. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to
Oh yeah, I'm going for the dub for sure, man. I'm going for the dub. I can't take the loss.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So
boy, I'm already knowing.
Because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They motion the tight end over. Here he is to throw.
Come here, boy. Oh, I missed. Let's go to.
Just got it away before the hit.
Yes, sir. What you gonna do, brother? Damn, what you doing that for?
Situations, you rep them all the time.
Let's get it.
After snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Back to throw. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. He'll look to throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 3rd down.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown kick. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
Now to throw.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Makes the catch. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Another throw for Mahomes.
You done fucked up, boy. You done fucked up. I was waiting on it. Yeah, GG's, boy. GG's. I was waiting on that shit, boy. Yeah.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the
man, you didn't have to. You could have kicked the fucking field goal.
Up on Saturdays because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away.
GG's, though, man. That's a good game.
By the defense.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He put some juice on it deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line.
You had to get one more. I had to get one. Damn, you quit. Man, that's crazy. Had to get one more, man. Can't take no losses. First one, man, that was a little warm-up and shit, man.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor.
Ain't this some shit, man? I hate when they do this shit.
M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10.
Get it.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he's going to
show you how to use the Ravens, man.
The 45.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. Play action now. Jackson.
Yep, the okie doke. Boom! Get off me, little boy. Boom! Get off me, man. You hit him with the okie doke.
Set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, we find
okay, there goes some more. There goes some more bullshit for you, gang. Come here, watch out. I eat those. I eat those. I'm a running brick wall, gang. And I'm gonna do it again.
Gonna go right back.
Bow, get off me.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Now a screen set up.
Fuck off me, boy. Get the fuck off me, bro.
His way into the end zone. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls in.
It's a no-fly zone, brother.
2nd down.
No-fly zone, man. You hear me? You hear me, man. It's a no-fly zone, brother. I do this shit.
It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
No fly zone.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over.
Show you how to use the Ravens, brother.
Start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
I'm gonna show you how to use the Come here, boy. Fuck off me. Fuck off me. Boy, I'm a fucking running brick wall, boy.
He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. Here's the fullback, Ricard.
Oh, I eat those.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
I'm finna turn the motherfucking nitro on, boy. Fuck off me, little boy.
And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal.
He's just such a hard guy to get on the ground. You can see just his strength and his
try
ability to fight through contact. But give
you,
credit to the defense.
Fuck
They
it.
kept coming after him, and eventually they got him down on the ground.
Scared.
And they got him down for a loss.
Interesting decision of
God,
field
I'm
goal.
scared.
Makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. To the
I don't
end
give a
zone.
fuck. Let him out.
It's intercepted.
Get his ass. Oh,
It's the
shit.
safety, Kyle
No.
Hamilton.
No.
Past midfield.
Get him, Lamar.
Still
Get his
on the
ass.
move.
Get his ass.
Inside the 10. And he's gonna take
That was a donation.
away.
That was
What
a
a stunning
donation,
turn of
man.
events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick 6.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the
I
kick's
gotta go
away.
crazy now. Oh, that's wild.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
I gotta go crazy now.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry.
I eat those, boy. Fuck off me, man.
And he'll be taken
Fuck off
down
me, boy.
as we tick
Yeah,
down.
yeah. I'm running brick wall, man. I gotta go crazy now,
12
man. I
yards
gotta go
on the
crazy now.
game. That's good for a quick 1st down. Now Lamar
Oh.
gonna hang on to it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Gonna burn that kill out.
Here's Henry,
Excuse me.
and he will get forward for about
That's
5
cool.
yards.
If I hit him with that shit, that's gonna make him mad.
Third down.
If I hit him with that shit, that's gonna make him mad. Hit him with that shit, that's gonna make him mad. Here it go. Here it go. Gonna piss him off. Here we go. Finna piss him off. Bye-bye.
They run out of
Bye-bye.
the gun and tag on a
Come here.
reverse.
Gonna make him mad. Piss him off. You hear
Gain
me?
of 16 yards.
Let's do it.
Good for a Raven
Let's do
1st
it.
down.
Mike, you want to convert on 3rd down? Get the ball in your
Right
hands
here,
of
right
your
here.
best
Clock
players.
the ticker.
And this guy, he is a playmaker. Whether it's out catching passes like he's used to, or working as a runner instead.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the ground, they're setting up a reverse, but he'll keep it himself. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third and long for Jackson. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Adafe Owe bursting it and recording the sack.
3rd and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring him down for a sack and brings up 4th down.
You watching my clock. You watching my clock for what? Let me show you something, man.
Bateman is the motion
Let me
man.
show you something.
Final play of the half. Jackson.
Oh, you lucky motherfucker.
And that is
Oh, I tried to get that bitch
incomplete.
off.
One final chance does
It's all
not
good.
work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, second half drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it.
Let me
at
get
the
that ball.
8. And it'll be
Oh,
brought
boy.
down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First play interception. I'm calling it. If you throw that ball, boy, it's a no-fly zone. It's gonna be an interception. You better run the ball.
So they come to the line for
Tell me you
first
better
down
run that ball.
and 10. The shotgun.
You
Here's
don't want to
Jackson.
listen. Boy, you lucky
Complete this
motherfucker.
one
Kill him.
to Rashad Bateman.
Lucky, that one.
And they'll be set up now.
Got that bitch off
Up
quick.
past the 40 with that one.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and
Come
he
here.
has to run
Bow.
all the way
Come here,
across
boy.
the
Lay your
field
ass down.
to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They get 18 on that one. First
Boy, you
down,
better not fuck up.
Baltimore. In motion comes Andrews.
Yep, there you go. You fucked up. There you go. You done fucked up.
Picked off by
I
Brandon
told you,
Stevens.
man, don't fuck up. And what you do?
Inside the 20.
What you do, man?
And he is
Crazy.
gonna bring this
Told him
one
don't fuck up.
A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they
Oh, I think
score
I
a
fucked
touchdown
up.
and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake.
God, I
Mike,
did.
at this point
I was
in
too
the game
excited.
that You just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that
I
could
was
go
geeked
either
up.
way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Yeah,
Hardy now
I give you
with
to
the return.
26.
He'll get this pass
24.
to 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now.
Hey, we'll take
They'll start
another donation
from the
if you still
24.
giving them out, bro. It's a no-fly zone.
Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for
Ooh,
Jackson.
boy, you better stop playing with it. It's no-fly zone.
Through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
See them killers, boy. See them killers out there, boy.
Throwing Jackson.
Come here,
He'll
motherfucker.
go right
Boy.
and find his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
The ability
it's
to
him when he
generate
come like that.
explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
No, doubt it. It's an interception.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. First carry
Oh,
for
come
one of
here.
the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
I think I'm gonna get a fumble.
Now it's Jackson.
Ooh, boy.
He's got his big target. That's on
God
Isaiah
damn.
Likely. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, Jackson.
Give me that. Oh, boy.
And this ball batted away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Jackson now on 2nd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, shit. It would be crazy to lose to a field goal, you hear me? I can tell you right now that's how it's going to go. Hey, you're going to lose to a field goal, bro. I see the future, you hear me?
Jackson up top again.
That's insane. Boy, they got a bounce in the motherfucker. They some hoes. They some hoes. They showed it in slow-mo and everything. Like, they don't give a fuck.
On a pickup of 17.
It's all good.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Again, it's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
You finna get somebody hurt.
Jackson looking to throw.
Look at this shit.
He's got
I
his
knew he was gonna try to run that motherfucker.
The game time
You might as well go for the 2. You might as well go for the 2, gang.
You
might as well.
Going crazy with that late score, but they still
Man, you
need
can
this
get that
extra
shit,
point
man.
to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
I would have went for it.
The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here
I'm telling you,
in the
man.
4th quarter.
You're gonna lose to a field goal. That's what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm gonna put that bitch clean through that motherfucker. I'm not playing. I'm telling you right now,
So
shit.
now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20,
Bro, we
mark
can
down
take
the
it
23-yard line.
Okay, we eat that shit, man.
Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, you crazy. Oh, shit. Watch out, watch out. Man, you lucky I was bumping into my own man. Boy, I would have been gone, boy.
It's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
Man, then a motherfucker.
So 2
That
minutes
nigga
left
bumping
to
into
play
people. Boy, I was
in
gonna
the
take off.
second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now they face 3rd down and 7. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Henry.
Fuck, I wish I would have cut a little bit more, boy.
Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. Jackson now. Right back to Andrews.
Get there. Did he get there? Nope, he didn't get out of bounds. That's crazy.
Ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big.
Yep, you know what time it is, nigga. I told you, boy. I told you how you was gonna lose. I told you how you was gonna lose, guy. I told you, bro. You gonna lose by a field goal, boy. I'm gonna kick the fuck out this bitch. Boy, see, I needed that, boy. Yes, sir. Here we go. Let's get it. Well, that bitch moving kind of fast.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, that's crazy. They did it for real. Hey, that's insane. I can't even see that shit for real. Boy, quit playing with me. I'm like that. I'm like that, boy. I'm like that, boy. You gonna lose to a field goal. I told you, boy. Come on, I like that, game.
For a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple.
Like that. Hey, I never. Hey, people always say you can ice it like that. I never seen it work. Hey, you got that one. Let's go, boy. 7 seconds. What you gonna do? Talking about the clock and shit. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
You have to show me some.
The return starts from the 5.
Oh, get his ass.
An opening past the 30.
Let's go.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Not you just wasted the time out. Clock is gonna stop anyway.
2 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
This is 1st and 10.
Man, I told you it was gonna happen, gang. You got one more. Go ahead and waste that bitch. You got one more. Go ahead and hit that shit.
One last shot now for Jackson. Now,
I'll take that.
Bateman.
Thank you.
And that's going to be intercepted. Picked
Oh,
off by
GG's,
Davius White.
Yeah.
And the Ravens are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Ravens. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
You talking about? There's still something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Let's get it.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll change the look. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I'm going.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now Lamar changing the look. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Ricard, the fullback. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Patrick Ricard punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that's the score, 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Debo going in motion left. Back to throw, Purdy. Tries to hit Jennings, and
no fly zone, man.
Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Still going inside the 20.
Excuse me.
And he will bring this back.
Whoa. That man quit is crazy. Well, on to the next. Hey, what? Hey. Yeah, man, I'm ready to go to sleep, man. Somebody gotta beat me, man. Gotta get up off this bitch.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And off we go in Santa Clara. It's Debo Samuel with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
No fly zone, bro.
2nd and 4. Escapes the pocket. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy.
He does.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Purdy trying on 4th down.
Give me that shit, boy. Oh,
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You could feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown.
Come on, man. Be playing this shit
The
on
Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No fly zone. I don't know why you don't understand me
now with Purdy.
when I say that.
He
I don't know why he don't believe me. Come here. That's the thing. No fly zone, bro. Quit throwing that shit.
It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I'm trying to help you. There you go.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
No fly zone.
On 3rd down, Purdy.
No fly zone.
He's on the move.
Now it's Madden 25.
And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
Madden
defense
25,
comes
not
through.
24.
That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
You might as well kick them up. Oh my God. Can't believe you.
And you're going for this?
Come on. Let's get it. Give me that shit, boy. No fly zone. I keep telling you, man. Why they don't believe me?
Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
No
And
fly
the
zone,
Ravens
man.
take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A draw now. This is Henry. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
I can't believe that shit. Put the cat
And the
right now.
defense is all over this one for a big loss. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Turning to Henry on 3rd. But he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. He got him very close. 4 yards there, but it's 4th and goal at the 2.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
I gotta try it. Bye-bye.
They'll run for this.
Fuck off me. Oh,
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6.
I tried to hit him.
So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
You know what that means, though.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
You know what that means. Oh, hell
They'll
no.
start this one on the ground with
Oh,
McCaffrey.
shit, that man.
Still some room at the 20.
Shit.
And he's all the way up to the 29-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's what you learn, though. It's no play,
1st
man.
and 10.
You believe me, yeah. Turn to a believer.
Purdy gets this from the pistol.
Oh, wow.
He rolls to his right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down throw by Purdy. Throwing deep for the
I'm
end
tripping,
zone.
boy. I'll take that.
And
Thank
the
you.
defender coming away with it. Nate Wiggins has got it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Headed out right. He takes it himself. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Reaches the 40.
And a
And
nice
he has it
run, boy.
almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, and they go right back to him.
Fuck off.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Oh, yeah.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff.
Yeah.
And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Jackson on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
Put me somewhere I can. Yes, sir. I'm taking that. Thank you.
Deontay Hardy to return.
Oh, excuse me.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. The drive begins with Henry. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
You're a killer, man. You can put somebody on their fucking back.
This is Henry on 2nd.
Watch out, man. Boy, fucking killer,
And he'll
boy.
get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running once more with Henry.
Watch out, man. This is my first game, bro.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
I need a knife on, boy. Come here.
The give right side to Henry. And they had that one contained right at the line. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Jackson now on 3rd. He's going to push one deep down. Big gain downfield. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Henry running to the left.
Thank you.
And they run him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Shaking him up.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15.
Yeah, I know.
Give him 5 yards on the pickup. And we reach the end of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Flying down the middle of Henry.
I tried to do the run play option.
And he's caught behind the
Fucking
line
matter.
for
I'm
a
making
loss.
sure. Kick the field goal, make him
This
figure it
defense
out.
could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him.
Game is over.
And this offense forcing a 4th down.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that will add to their score.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
Bow.
Samuel now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Better fuck up,
Shotgun,
boy.
handoff to McCaffrey. And he
Better
found some
not fuck
running
up.
room for a nice gain. Working quickly here.
Don't fuck up, man.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Pretty throwing here on first.
Oh, this shit.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they finally bring him
there's
down,
nothing
but
we can
that
do.
is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Fuck what's up
A
in
strike for 23 yards.
there.
And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
There's nothing we can do to win this game, brother. You might as well quit. Make it quick.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Purdy on first down.
Yep, just a moment and you
Bails
fuck
out of
up.
the pocket quick.
Foul.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Get in there.
Trying again, following the sack.
Get in there.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
To throw.
Give me that shit. Oh.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver.
I got no faith in this.
And that brings up fourth and long.
I got no faith in that. Goofy.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Whoa, we got up out of here as well. Well, nice to meet you, brother.
Hey,
Damn, man.
fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans.
They got me yawning and shit, man. Somebody gotta wanna win. Somebody gotta wanna win.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium.
Alright, here we go with this shit again. Everybody playing with the Ravens.
From M&T Bank Stadium. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
I got to show him how to use it, man. So we had to use the Ravens real quick.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
They'll start the drive here with an end around. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for
Oh, you lucky you got off.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They go play action with Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rap.
Yeah,
Boy, he'll kill it, boy. I'm going to take it.
guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They keep it with Henry on first down. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. Open man, that's Henry. He's into space past the 25. And finally wrestled down at the 11. 23 yards the pickup there.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, bring the tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They run for the first time with Justice Hill. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman on the touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Make it interesting, man.
Kick it away
Make it interesting.
Touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Henry again on 2nd down. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. To throw is Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And he will have a Ravens 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They run wide side with Henry. Pushes him over. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. They go play action now. Jackson out to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. Down inside the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into it.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He's got him in, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson on the move to his left. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Steps away. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Play action. It's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Now he's flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling to his left. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here's Jackson out to his left. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Jackson will keep it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Running left, it's Henry. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now 2nd and 3. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Jackson on the move to his left. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. Working the sideline there. Good run, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play calling, because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now 2nd and 4. Jackson now. They'll roll him out right. Finds his man. It's Kohler. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Jackson. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Ravens
that was
come
some
up
real-life
down
sleepy
at
shit
their
right
own
there.
goal line.
No cap.
The Baltimore offense at the line,
That was
set to
some
get
sleepy
going.
shit. Didn't even
And
want
this
to
game
play
not
right.
quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Jackson to throw. Steps away. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. This is caught inside the 15. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
He was the one. Put me to sleep. No duty.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Where that shit go?
This is 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. To Henry. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's 1st down. Throwing, Jackson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
But this defense has been physical all game long. and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
They're now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you